Hello, Virgo. This is your spiritual bestie, Ciara. I want to start by saying welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're not. This reading is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind for me. Also, if it doesn't resonate, try your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Okay? Let's get right into it. I just want to keep saying welcome to the new year. I know it's been a couple of weeks already, but I don't know. I'm feeling very, very good energy for the earth signs. I actually was telling Capricorn I got green on my nails because of prosperity, wealth, abundance. And a shameless plug, I'll go ahead and do it now because I did it at the end of Capricorn's reading. But I'll do it now so that way once you get into the reading, we don't have to go into it. My best friend did my nails. She lives in North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina. No, Greensboro, North Carolina. And she did my nails, and this is like from 2 weeks ago, mind you. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. And you see how good they look still? Anyway, so I will link her information down below, just so if you want it, if you live in North Carolina, you know, and if you want to get your nails done, feel free to go check her out. She's actually stunning, amazing, and it did not take long for her to do this, by the way. She's very quick. Anyway. Now to get into your reading, Virgo, let's get right into your reading for the middle of January. All right, what's happening for my babies, my Virgos? Middle of January. What does Virgo need to know? Okay. Not the greatest of cards, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to talk about it, Virgo. Bottom of the deck, you do got flexible, number 19. You got 25 round and round. I'm hearing, of course, there's a need to be flexible, right? So there is, the reason why I'm hesitant is because I really don't necessarily like the round and round card. It's literally basically acknowledging something that happened in the past, and it's either basically unfinished business or unfinished things that you need to acknowledge, deal with, and discover. But also, it's not a bad card because technically it is a card of like looking, like the message says that you're looking down on the staircase and seeing everything. You're analyzing what previously happened. So for some of you, you could be in an energy of analyzing a situation that happened in the past. You could even be analyzing your previous year, what went wrong, what went right. I'm hearing maybe even acknowledging things you said yes to that you didn't want to, right? You could even just really be evaluating your new year for like what happened in 2025 and what you want to happen for 2026. Does that make sense? Look, oh, it says 25 here. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that, Virgo. I'm feeling that. Okay, I'm connected. Y'all feel that? I'm connected in here. I'm connected. Sorry, okay, I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and pull a Moonology card for you, Virgo. All right, for Virgo, middle of January, what else do they need to know? Other messages, Spirit, that Virgo needs to know. Okay, conclusions are within reach. I really, really like it. Bottom of the deck, it says the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. This is also full moon eclipse. You know what I'm hearing you're birthing something. Something is coming to a close, an ending, a conclusion is taking place. There's something that's being birthed, Virgo. There's something that's being birthed. There's something that's being acknowledged. There's something that's, I don't know. I'm just getting there's something that's either going to be acknowledged, birth, a conclusion is getting in reach. And maybe that's why the round and round card is, because maybe there's something that didn't have a conclusion for you. And you know what I'm hearing? It might not even bother you anymore, but you deserve the conclusion. Does that make sense? You deserve answers. Your answers are coming. Conclusions are within reach. You know, it's so funny that that's what we're getting in January. It definitely feels like a closing of a door. 2026 is going to be a closing of a door for 2025 that you, or even maybe the last 2 years that you may have had to endure. Okay? It definitely feels like you're you're really connecting with what you want. And I feel like because you went through such a heavy evolution, Virgo, especially 2024, 2025, Virgo had a time, okay? You've been through so much, gone through so much, evolved so much that it's like now you're setting your intentions for 2026 as in, I've learned my lessons. I know what I want and what I don't want. I'm going to keep striving. You get what I'm saying? I like it. I'm going to pull from my Animal Oracle deck for Virgo. Middle January. Okay. Spider Spirit. All right. It says, trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. I like that. But you know what else I will say? It says, trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten you. Some of you could be authors. Some of you could be writers. Some of you could be really, really tapped into your creative juices. Okay, I like that. I really like creative juices. Okay, we're going to actually put this one here. Yeah, that's better for me. I'm going to put this like this. Okay, cool. So, yeah, you could really, really be tapping into like more of your creativity, right? Things that get you going, things that sparks you up, things that make you excited, right? Oh, yeah, it don't fit. Okay, cool. Sorry, Virgo. I'm trying to make sure my layout is good. I actually have a new tripod this time, so things are a little different, but I'm just trying to make sure everything is like in view and that you can kind of see everything and that it's all straight. Anyway, so Virgo, what I was going to say was, because it says express it through writing stories. For some of you, I'm hearing music, songwriting, music, painting, anything that you want to do, Virgo, that's creative, right? Anything that you feel inclined to. It could even be gardening. They're saying to put all of your creative spark and your energy to something that makes you happy, something that brings you joy, okay? I'm also having me some ginger honey tea. I've become a big tea girly. So, I don't know, like herbs and stuff. I don't know, you know what else, Virgo, I'm getting? Like, you might be tapping more into, like, learning more about herbs, learning more about, like, stones, crystals, learning more about, like, astrology, not just tarot. So, you could be diving more into, just, like, more into things that make you excited, right? Things that intrigue you. Let's keep going for Virgo. We're going to get into your tarot now. What is Virgo's overall energy for the middle of January? Oh, stunning. I like it. I like. Let's keep going. I'll get everything out and we'll talk about everything. What's coming in for Virgo for the middle of January? What's coming in? Okay. What's a conflict or conflict for January for Virgo? Their conflict. Okay, 2 wanted to come out. So we're going to actually, I know I keep doing this, Virgo. We're going to put this baby back here so we can do this. So for conflict, you got the 5 of Wands and the Chariot. Okay, I just want to make sure everything kind of fits. Okay. Okay, and then we'll get a resolution card for you. Okay, yep. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better, I think. Okay, and then the resolution card for Virgo. For Virgo, resolution. King of Cups, okay. I don't mind it. I do love a good King of Cups. Bottom deck, you do got the 3 of Pentacles. I like it. Got a lot of 3s here, Virgo. Might need to consider looking into 3 through 3. 25, 25, I'm getting 5, 5, 5. 5s are all about changes. But 3s is all about community. 3 is like community support, right? Leaning more on teamwork energy. 3 of Pentacles is the same energy. It is literally a card about collaboration, teamwork. You know what I mean? I'm also hearing seeking like help, seeking a mentor, seeking guidance, right? Some of you could be giving guidance. Some of you could be seeking guidance based off of a situation that you might be in. But we'll keep going. So your overall energy, which I absolutely love, is the Three of Cups, okay? Three of Cups is a stunning energy, which I really, really like. Three of Cups is literally a card of celebration. It is a card of harvest, celebration, being with your friends, going outside. It's community. And it's like, and I love that that card is like them raising their glass. I'm definitely hearing you could be raising your glass to something new, something exciting. You could be getting some good news about something. I'm hearing maybe even something that was tough for you, something that maybe you didn't even know you would get. This could be a surprising bit of news, but I'm hearing like, but I deserve it. Like whatever it is, it's going to come in and it's going to shock you a little bit, but you're going to feel very much deserving of it because you do deserve it. I'm hearing karma for some of you, Virgo. I'm hearing karma. Let's clarify your Three of Cups, though. Get more info. Why the Three of Cups for Virgo? I'm excited, Virgo. I feel good. I feel really good. Oh, got the Two of Swords here. Well, I'm just kidding. I still feel good, Virgo. I really do. Two of Swords, bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. Okay. I actually really like that then. You know what I'm getting? For some of you, you could have had a very tough decision in the past. I'm hearing Three of Cups is like it's wrapping up. Conclusions are within reach. Things are wrapping up. Something that was a cycle, a never-ending cycle that didn't get closure is wrapping up. It's closing. But this is what I was going to say. For some of you, you could have been in a relationship, a marriage that just did not work out for you. It wasn't harmonious. The reason why I say that is because with the Two of Swords here pairing with it, the Two of Swords is a difficult decision to make. It's weighing your options. It's pros and cons. It's trying to figure out, what do I do? And for some reason, not for some reason, because I'm connected, I have to remind myself to be confident because I do know my stuff. For Virgo, what I'm getting is, I'm hearing someone having a conversation with themselves and they're like, do I choose you or do I choose me? Do I help you or do I help myself? Because I've helped you for several years, but I put myself on the back burner. And it feels like Virgo had to have a conversation of, no, I have to put myself first and I have to lean into what's best for me at this time. That's what I'm getting. And so you might have had to have a tough decision about something that was tough. You know, something that was supposed to be a good idea, right? It could be, like I said, a marriage. It could be a relationship. It could even be some of you moving into a home or like I'm also getting some of you decided to up and move to a different state and moved into a home. And now you're like, I don't know if this was the right choice for me, or I don't know if this was the right home for me. And you're having to kind of acknowledge like, this wasn't what I planned and this isn't what I envisioned. But you know what I love, Virgo, that I continue to remind myself all the time? I can change my mind. We are allowed to change our mind. We're allowed to change our minds and have new thought processes on things. It's funny because I think sometimes we forget that we can do that. That we can change our mind, that we can go in a different direction, that we can also have more options or less options based off what we want to do, right? And so what helps me is I always try to remind myself, you don't have to stay stuck in something you don't want to have to stay stuck in. And I think Virgo has realized that. And they made a decision that maybe was extremely difficult. I'm hearing bitter, bitter, bitter. It might have tasted bitter on your tongue, but I'm hearing that you've gone through it victoriously. And you know what else? I know I said marriage and stuff, but you know what else? The Four of Wands also is like a finish line. It's going into a new era. And with the Three of Cups, it's a harvest. It's celebrating something. I feel like because you had to make so many decisions and choices that hurt, that may have, made people fall out of grace with you, fall out of energy with you, you've picked what's best for you. And because you did that, You're being honored. You're actually stepping into the energy that you've always wanted to step into, Virgo, and I really like it for you. Let's clarify that King of Swords. King of Swords is what's coming in for you. Now, King of Swords is a card of head over heart energy. He knows what he wants. He analyzes the situation. He's not going to do anything all willy-nilly. He's very, very particular. Let's clarify. Why the King of Swords for what's coming in for Virgo for the middle of January? Okay. Oh, okay. You know what's so funny? I just did Capricorn's reading, right? And they also got the Ace of Wands in this same position. Obviously, they didn't have the King of Swords up here. They had, I don't remember what they had, to be honest with you. I know I just did it. But, oh, they had the Seven of Wands up here. But I really like that we got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is literally out the old, in with the new, right? And I'm hearing you're literally taking, you know what I'm hearing? You're literally evaluating your life, your choices. And you're really thinking, is this what I want? Is this what I want to do? I don't want to do that. I'm going to do this instead. So you could really be tapping into, like, really tapping into your passion, really tapping into your drive and your determination. Some of you also could be, like I said, going into a new job, a new career, because this is what's coming in for you. You could be getting into more of a leadership role, an authoritative role. Some of you could have even decided to, I'm hearing you got grace and favor. So for some of you, you could be going into a new role, you know what I mean, being hired or promoted. But for some of you, you could even be like in classes and the instructor really likes you, or they see greatness in you and they want you to be a TA, or they want you to be like an assistant and they want to work with you, mentor with you. I'm not sure, but I'm getting a lot of that type of energy of there is some grace here and some favor. Okay. All right, so for your conflict, you got the Five of Wands, which is literally a card of conflict. And then you got the Chariot. I actually love that you got the Chariot with the Five of Wands. It means victory. So whatever that conflict is, you're getting victory over it. You're going to be the winner at the end of the day. And you're being divinely guided at this time. So it might feel like a conflict. It might be tough, but you're going to be successful in the end. You know what else I'm getting, Virgo? I also like to say that the Five of Wands is like my interview card. Some of you could be competing for a job, you know what I mean? Having to work through something. It could be either a job or an old relationship, friendship, family, whatever it is for the conflict. They're saying that everything's going to work out in the end. The Chariot is literally a card of balance as well. Balance, success, harmony. But also it is a card of propelling forward, moving forward. It is a card of speed, and it is a card of victory. So whatever that conflict is, I'm not too worried about it. I really like that though. All right, why the Five of Wands and the Chariot for Virgo for the middle of January, Spirit? Yeah, something you've met. Oh my God, this is so delicious. Something you've manifested is coming to fruition. Yeah, because you've been in alignment. Because you've been working on something. I'm hearing working on yourself, working on your space. Some of you could even be working on your environment. I'm hearing taking care of your health more, taking care of yourself more. I love it. You are in such an aligned space, and things are going to start picking up and speeding up for you. Things are going to start making sense for you. I'm hearing like you may have experienced a lot of delays as well, Virgo. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting like you're standing in like a spot, right? And every time someone comes up, they say, who wants it? And you're like, pick me, and you have your hands up. And everybody else do too. And they keep picking other people who barely seem out there. Like, the other people they're picking barely have their hand up. They like, some of them are picking their nails. They're not even really all that excited to be there. And they're getting passed over you. And I'm hearing it's for a reason. So there is a reason why you weren't selected, or something happened, something that made you maybe feel like you weren't good enough or you were less than. But trust me, Virgo, you're more than enough. Something is going to work out in your favor, and something you're manifesting is going to happen. But I'm hearing it had to happen at the right time. Something must be happening, and I feel like you won't understand until later. Listen, Virgo, comment down below, or like send a, well, I guess you can't send me a message on YouTube, but like you can send me an email. I have my email listed on my bio. If you guys ever want to talk, if you ever want to tell me like, yeah, like this happened and the reason why this happened was because I couldn't do it on this time. I love hearing it. So definitely send it my way. I would love to hear it. I really would. All right. So lastly, your resolution, Virgo, is going to be the King of Cups. Really love the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a card of, it's so funny. The King of Cups is the opposite of the King of Swords. Literally, he is the opposite of the King of Swords. That's actually funny. Because this is what's coming in for you, and this is your resolution. So your resolution is, I'm hearing handle it with grace. That's what I'm hearing. King of Cups is literally a card of having a very balanced emotions, balanced heart, right? King of Cups has been through the ringer, right? There's all this stuff happening in the background. The King of Cups is not phased. He's not phased one bit, because at the end of the day, he knows himself, he knows his worth, and he's literally just chilling. Okay? The King of Cups is a absolutely great card. It is also a card of healing, really being okay with yourself. I'm hearing being true to yourself, authentic to yourself as well. So I really, really like that for you, Virgo. Let's clarify that King of Cups. Okay. Okay. Let's clarify the King of Cups. For Virgo, why the King of Cups? Okay. Oh, alignment, babes. Alignment. I really, really like that. So you got the 9 of Cups. Oh, bottom of the deck, you do got the 3 of Pentacles all over again. Oh, and the Empress underneath. I really like that. Good, 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 good. This is beautiful energy, Virgo. So 9 of Cups is literally a card of alignment and wish come true. These are both cards of manifestation, actually, if you really look at it. They're both cards of manifestation, things working out in your favor. I absolutely love that. So it feels like your resolution is literally, because you've done your healing, because you've been in alignment, because you've taken care of yourself, you're about to receive so many blessings and understanding, Virgo. And because I'm hearing, you know what I'm hearing also? You could have been petty about something. You could have been petty about something. You could have done something. You could have been rude or mean about something, but you weren't. You decided to not. You decided to be the bigger person, Virgo. And because you decided to be the bigger person, it feels like Spirit is awarding you for that. I'm hearing, I could have done this. I could have done that. I could have really, showed out and been a meanie about something, but I didn't. And it feels very much like Spirit is saying, because you literally decided to be the bigger person, it's like Spirit is like, because you decided to be the bigger person, well, they're rewarding you for your efforts. They're rewarding you for the fact that you didn't go to their level, or whatever level the person who, or the situation. You could have gone in that level. You could have been that person, but you didn't. You didn't go that way. Anyway, Virgo, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, my loves. But other than that, I'll see you in my next reading, and you have an amazing rest of your January. Take care from your spiritual bestie.